What's up, Pan Dudes? Reloading Pandas. Just ordered this ammo loader from Plate Design, and by the logo, I think it's a subsidiary of Stark Industries or something. Comes just like this. This is kind of a new player, as far as I can tell, into ammo reloaders. You know, I have like that 9mm Lulu thing, and so I just wanted to try this because obviously reloading rifle ammo can kind of be of a little bit of a difficult thing. And it comes like this. This is for 223. They make one that's more universal for like 223 and 762, you know, but this one, actually I think this one is for 300 Blackout too. Actually, I'm almost positive it says that. So this is, as it says, the ARM43 Gen 4 556 223 300 Blackout. So there you go. And it's designed specifically to work with that. The first thing I want to show you is that it's like a polymer construction that's apparently CNC machined. You can see some tooling marks right there as a kind of a big cutting drill cuts it out. I mean, it's solid. I mean, this thing is built like a tank. There's some cutouts here, you know, removing weight, I suppose. There is this little pusher which looks like it has a screw of some sort. You see the little nip poking through there, and a hole, which I think you can actually, it's probably where it's supposed to be right now, but I think you could actually tighten it down. I can see a little flathead screw head in there, so that's what causes that nipple to show down there. So it's not polymer, this is totally metal, and it's a little spring loaded. It's a little hard to see there, so you can see I can push that in. And it fits into the end here, just like this. The long flat tab fits into this longer portion there, and you can push it in, and then that nipple falls into this track here and kind of allows it to not fall out either way, because there's the track ends there and is kind of stopped right there. So the cool thing is then you can go ahead and load your rounds, looks like right in here. Now in the instructions it says you can load them in any way that you find it easy to do. So I could put a round like this, obviously with the tips going down because the magazines are feeding in this way. So you can obviously, it's pretty easy to put it in there. It also says how you could do it from this far end if you wanted. That seems to be fine. You could put them in here in the middle and kind of turn them this way. So the first thing I want to do here is see if I can get 30 rounds and load a magazine. And then we'll actually try a couple different types of magazines and just make sure that they all work. The other thing to note here is that there is a little catch. It might be a little hard to see. There's a little recess here and a tab that sticks up, and that's basically for your magazine catch. So you're gonna lay the magazine down, and this is gonna hold it in place, but you're gonna have to put pressure on it as you're holding it in place when you're filling it, because this is gonna keep it from popping out the bottom, but there's kind of nothing keeping it from popping out the top except for the weight that you put on it. So let's go ahead and load up 30 rounds into this thing and see if it works. All right, so there are 20 rounds of 223. You can see plenty of room to get those in. It's really built for 20 rounds. I have a Magpul Mag right here. So this is kind of the ubiquitous one. It's obviously going to follow the curvature of the loader. And here's the little locking tab that's going to fit into the block here. So you put it down. And they did mention that this might be kind of tight or loose on different magazines. And I can tell you on this Magpul one, it's pretty tight. So there's no lips or anything, so you just kind of have to press it in place. And I'm going to do that. There we go. It's in. And you do have to press it in there a little bit. And now I'm going to take the block here, putting pressure on the magazine, see how hard it is to load these 30 rounds. All right. Well, that wasn't too bad. Pull it out. There you have it. 30 rounds, all loaded in. Probably tap them into the back a little bit, but man, that was easier than pressing them in, and your thumb isn't all swollen and sore from pushing them in. That is 30 rounds loaded into that. You have to put a little muscle in it, but it's no big whoop. Got some more rounds loaded up here, and I guess for me personally, I'm finding it easiest to load it from this magazine end, just seems to be kind of easy. I have one of these Lancer Clear hybrid magazines, polymer case and steel feed lips here. So go ahead and see if we can get that pressed in. Again, nice and tight fit, which is nice. Kind of forces itself in because when it finds that locking lug, it kind of sets in by itself. And let's see if we can load this one up. Man, that is so easy. Dude, I love it. You can see there, full mag. 30 magazine clip in half a second. All right, and one more. Let's give this Amend 2 polymer magazine a try too. All right, I'm a little light on this one. Didn't have full 30 rounds, but you'll get the idea. And this is one of the Amend 2 mags here. Go ahead and put it in here. This is where you're going to put the food in for your ghost gun. Nice in there, and boom, just like that, man. It doesn't get any easier than this. If you fire a lot of 223, you take your friends out, and you are constantly spending more time filling magazines than shooting at targets, then this thing I think will make your life a lot easier. No problems doing either one of these, and I'm glad I have it. Those three types of magazines, all no problem. Check it out, Plate Design. This is the AR M4 30 round Gen 4 loader. I'm pretty happy with it. Peter Von Panda, out.